Rain hammered Olivia's car, drumming a relentless rhythm that drowned out her thoughts. Thunder shook the world around her, each boom rattling the windows and her nerves. Lightning revealed a twisting, empty road and skeletal trees, their branches reaching like bony fingers. Lost, phone dead, her only map a soggy mess. Olivia gripped the wheel, heart pounding in her chest. The car coughed, sputtered, and died, headlights flickering out and plunging her into darkness. Darkness swallowed her, broken only by lightning flashes that painted the world in stark, unnatural colors. She tried the key, nothing but a lonely click echoing in the silence. Stranded, the woods pressed in, branches clawing at the car like desperate hands. Every sound was a threat, every shadow a warning, the storm's howl mingling with her own rising panic. Staying in the car felt like a trap, the air growing colder with every passing minute. Through the rain, a faint yellow light flickered ahead, barely visible through the downpour. Hope sparked. She had to try, clinging to the possibility of rescue. Olivia braced herself, opened the door, and stepped into the storm, the wind nearly tearing it from her grasp. The wind howled, rain soaking her instantly, each drop a cold shock against her skin. She fixed her eyes on the distant light, her only chance for shelter, willing her legs to move. Each step was a battle against the elements, her feet slipping on the slick, uneven ground. The light grew closer, a promise in the darkness, guiding her through the chaos. She left the car behind, swallowed by the storm, her only anchor, now the flickering beacon ahead. The world shrank to the path between her and that flickering glow, everything else lost to the storm's fury. With a deep breath, she pressed on, desperate for safety, her resolve hardening with every step. The storm raged, but Olivia moved forward, toward the unknown, her courage the only thing keeping her upright. In the distance, the outline of a building began to take shape, wavering in the storm's haze. A shiver ran down her spine. Was it relief or something else as she neared the unknown shelter? Lightning flashed, revealing windows that seemed to watch her, their panes glinting with secrets. She paused, heart thundering, the storm urging her forward even as dread crept in. The wind whipped leaves and debris around her, urging her onward, deeper into the unknown. She glanced back. The road was gone, erased by rain and darkness, her only path now forward. Her shadow stretched before her, long and wavering, as she approached the building's door. With trembling fingers, she reached for the door, the storm's roar fading behind her. For a moment, time stood still. Olivia, alone on the threshold of something unknown. The light became a neon sign, VACANCY, buzzing weakly in the rain. It crowned a hulking ancient hotel. The Grand Majestic. The building loomed, windows dark, ivy crawling up its sides. Olivia hesitated, heart pounding. Every instinct screamed to run, but the storm was relentless, and the hotel offered shelter. She climbed the slick stone steps, shivering. The massive oak doors were carved with strange patterns. She reached out, pushed. The door groaned open. The lobby waited, shadows stretching inside. One night, she told herself, just until morning. She stepped inside, leaving the storm behind. The door closed with a heavy thud. Olivia entered the Grand Majestic, alone. The lobby was vast, draped in dust and silence. A single lamp glowed on the counter, shadows dancing. Behind it stood an ancient bellhop, motionless, eyes pale and empty. Olivia approached, voice trembling. "I need a room." The bellhop slid a blank register and pen toward her. She signed, hands shaking. He produced a heavy brass key. Room 313. No words, no payment. He pointed up the grand staircase, then resumed his silent vigil. Olivia clutched the key, unease prickling her skin. The hotel felt frozen in time, every surface untouched. She glanced back. The bellhop stared into darkness. Heart pounding, she climbed the stairs. The upper floors waited, shrouded in shadow. The staircase creaked beneath Olivia's feet. Upstairs, the hallway stretched, dim and cold. Doors lined the walls, numbers gleaming in the gloom. Lightning flashed, portrait's eyes seeming to follow her. Then, whispers, faint like wind through leaves. She froze, listening. The voices grew, a chorus of murmurs. Her name slithered through the darkness. Olivia! Panic rising, she hurried to the third floor. The whispers grew louder, pressing in from all sides. She fumbled with the key at room 313, desperate to escape the voices. The door finally yielded. She slipped inside, slamming it shut. Silence fell, except for the storm outside. The room was icy, untouched for decades. Dust coated the velvet-draped bed, the ornate wardrobe, the desk. Olivia's breath clouded in the air. On the desk, a leather-bound guest book waited. She opened it. Entries from decades past, the last dated 1952. No one had stayed here since. The realization chilled her more than the air. Why had the bellhop given her this key? The vacancy sign glowed outside, but the room felt like a tomb. She wasn't just a guest. She was the first in 70 years. The silence pressed in, heavy and watchful. The room felt like it had been waiting for her. Olivia shivered, dread settling in her bones. Olivia's eyes caught a tall, dusty mirror. She wiped the glass, searching for her own reflection. Behind her, a woman in 1950s dress appeared, then vanished when Olivia turned. More figures materialized in the mirror. A man in a suit, a boy with a toy boat, a woman in a feathered hat. They stared at her, eyes full of sorrow. The guests from the book, trapped, silent, pleading. Whispers filled her mind. You're one of us now, Olivia. You've signed the book. You've taken the key. The woman in the mirror pressed her hand to the glass, mirroring Olivia's. Stay with us. Stay forever. Olivia screamed, stumbling away from the mirror. The ghosts watched, their sadness endless. The room felt smaller, colder. Escape seemed impossible. Panic surged. Olivia lunged for the door. It wouldn't budge, sealed tight. The whispers became a roar. You can't leave. This is your home now. Ghostly fog curled around her feet. The figure stepped from the mirror, arms outstretched, longing for company. Olivia backed away, desperate, reaching the window. The latch was rusted shut. The storm raged outside. The ghost closed in, cold hands draining her strength. Her vision blurred, the room spinning. The last thing she saw was the rain-streaked glass, the world fading. The Grand Majestic fell silent as the storm passed. The sun rose, but the hotel waited for its next guest. In room 313, a new silhouette appeared. A young woman, waiting. The cycle would begin again.